Hello again and welcome. It's Andy here and Training the Right Way. Continuing on with my search for AI studios, generally the ones that are free, easy to use. Of course, if you watched the last video, you'll know that I was on about Z.ai. I used it for one day, a couple of hours, and then next day, yesterday, gone. The whole site's gone. So whether that's because people have used it, or whether they've taken it off altogether, or whether it's broken, but it just does not work now. It's a bit annoying because I had my website done and I was about to enhance it and get it working and then upload it and then be able to use it. Unfortunately, all that work's gone. So looking around, there's some free, basically free open source type studios. I did watch a video yesterday, and it was on about this particular Firebase studio, which I've now downloaded, or well, not necessarily downloaded, but loaded up, signed up for it with my Google account, and I put in there, well, I'll tell you what, let's go and have a look, shall we? So here we are. This is what the you see the outcome of what we've done. In the right hand side, the prompt that I used was a handwritten one, so it wasn't specific. I gave an example of what I wanted. It hasn't quite done that. It's very similar, but not quite. I could have changed the colours on the way through, because what it does, it gives you, so basically I've asked for a online courses management site, enroll students, blah blah blah, rich text, quizzes, a back-end database, and based upon the existing site at my base 44, which is still there. So I had to change the name. It came up with Wright Learn, which seems a bit weird, but I changed it to the proper name. You can edit this before you send it. So essentially, it's done everything I've asked, including add in an AI-powered course assistant tool, which I didn't ask for, but it's put it in there anyway. And of course, I could have changed the colours. In fact, I probably still can in a way, but the colours that it came up with, I don't know where it got the green from, because there isn't any green in this example. And of course, I haven't given it my logo either. So, but we did that, and it came up with after about 2 or 3 minutes. It wasn't that long. And then of course it came up with, you need to get your Gemini API key, which it would not generate. Now it does say there, generate the key, but it wouldn't do it. And as I've already got a key, I went over and pasted it in. So essentially, yeah, we've got that sorted out, and the key and everything. It says here, everything is ready, so you can now use the AI course assistant tab in the actual demonstration version of this. So we have a look through. Let's go to the full screen version. I have had a quick zoom through. I don't know how much of this will work. Obviously there's nothing there that will work. That one goes to courses page. Obviously we haven't got the intro video yet, but this is the courses tab that will be featured. You can obviously click on these and go through to the actual course, and obviously all the details here that you can edit. There's a little bit of a blurb thing there, which wasn't, it was a bit more expanded on my original version. And of course that one there, that button there goes nowhere. And then a very basic footer. There's nothing really exciting about that at all. Now, I'm not sure what this one issue is. Let's have a look. It's probably to do with the environment. So the doesn't match the client properties, whatever that means. So it's to do with server, because we're not running it online. It's on my Windows-based application. I am using XAMPP. I don't know if it's spotted that, but XAMPP is Apache and MySQL, which is running. So it was running when I said start, so that could be why. Let's go through. So obviously we have this bit here. The browse courses obviously goes to the learning portal courses. Let's have a look at one of those. It doesn't actually do anything, I don't think. No. Yes, it does. It goes to a landing page, which is quite nice. I mean, that's quite, that's quite sort of interesting. And then, of course, you've got the various bits of the course, which I presume are done. I don't know. Let's have a look. No, they're not really doing anything. And of course, a little bit about me as well. So, and of course, you can then go to the payment section, which will take you, it looks like it's going to the dashboard. So, go to, all right, okay. So this is the student's dashboard. Clearly, because this student has already enrolled in this course. And I'm not sure whether I would be using that share, but obviously this AI has decided that I need it in there. Resume lesson. Let's have a look, see what lesson happens. So what is key is put a video in there for 10 seconds, which obviously placeholder video. It's quite nice. And this is the learning environment. So obviously very standard. Down the left side, the course items and the lessons, and then previous lesson, next lesson. Let's see what we got. Next lesson. It's a bit slow when clicking. Oh, that one doesn't do anything. That's why, because there is no next lesson. It's only a demo. Got a discussion thing there that goes nowhere. Settings that go nowhere. How do I know that? Well, you look down the left-hand side bottom, you'll see that there's no link. And then, of course, complete lesson, there's no lesson there. The profile button does go somewhere. It goes to the 404. Okay, go back. Let's go and have a look at the admin section of this, which there is a little bit of this. So here is the AI thing. So brainstorm ideas, topics, and then generate quizzes. So that's quite useful. That'd be quite good. I do worry about the American spelling of things. Enrollment has 2 L's. It has 1 L in English, but hey, you know. And of course, when they have colour, it's COLOR, and our English is COLOUR. And they do like to use the American type symbols, which obviously means that I have to correct that. So course manager, I don't know how much of this will work, probably not a lot. Let's have a look at edit contents. It does go somewhere, goes to an edit button. Is it going to work? I've clicked it twice. So it's not going to be any further than that. Oh, there we go. It just takes bloody ages. Okay, so this is the course editor. So we can do course content, we can add lessons. The other thing that I would need to do is add in storage and copying of not only sections, but also copying of lessons and things, and also courses. I want to be able to copy a course as a base to then amend it, because it takes a long time to do individuals, and where you've got 2 or 3 that are very similar, it does take a long time to actually do them. So copying would be good. Let's see what we can do. If we can edit this lesson to see what the text is all about. And the other important thing is I want to be able to, oh, it doesn't go anywhere. That's yeah, you can't edit it at the moment. No, it's not going anywhere. Can we add a lesson, I wonder? Is it going to let me do it? Well, there's no link, so it's not going to work. How about section? Add a section? No. So it's not. It's basically what you see is what you get at the moment. AI course, giving you that thing again. Settings. Course price, yeah, it's hard-coded. We're going to have to stop that because it's going to be, we're going to sell it, then we'll have to be multiple. Enrollment capacity, yeah, it's an online course, so it doesn't really matter. Subjects, yeah, these course categories will need to be in the database, editable, selectable, long description. What else do we need on this course? Well, you need a graphic. You need to have a sort of a graphic header, things like that. So it is pretty much very, very basic sort of setup of this. There's a lot of, maybe what I'll do is I'll give it my PRD, which is the PRD from Base 44, give it that and see what it will come up with, because that's got everything in it. That's got all the requirements in it. So maybe that will be the way to go. Preview this, it doesn't go anywhere. Save changes, don't go anywhere. It is just a very much a demo. So that's a 404 on that. Go back. Auto settings, that's a 404. Not sure what the AI has in mind for those. And students, yeah, that's a 404. So look at course manager again. So we can't edit this. Oh, we can edit that. There's nothing in it though. I can't add a section or anything like that. Nope. Go back. Here. Edit. Oh, it's a bit quicker now. I'm trying to find out what's in this text thing, because we saw the video and can we move that? No, we can't move it. Obviously, we need to be able to move those, and we can't do any edit, can't edit any titles or anything like that. No. So essentially, let's go back. What I want is resume. I want to see the second lesson. I want to see this one here. Yeah. Okay. So heading, text, lesson objectives. I didn't see where they went in. Now, the problem is if it's going to do this, we need to be able to add text and video and audio in the same lesson. Because I don't want to have to do what Jamilo does, which is separate. Sorry, Udemy. Udemy will only allow you to do either video or text. It won't do both. Jamilo, you can do both. And also Podia, you can do both at the same lesson. Okay, so it has done what I've said, which is audio, video, text, but not necessarily in the same lesson. So that could be an issue. And then of course back to the start position. It's pretty good. I mean, that was like two or 3 minutes. Just to add on there that if you go back into the Firebase dashboard, there are some other things that you can see, and integrations in particular, so you can put the analytics and Google Ads on there, so you can earn some revenue from this, including Google Play, Slack, what else? Basically, all those sorts of integrations that will give you some other services, these service accounts. So Node.js, which I'm not even sure that I can run on my shared server, so I would need to have hosting. It does say here the project. Now there was something here. Where did I see it? Database. No, it was project overview. Yeah, this was usage was no cost at the moment, because they can't be doing this for free, because you're not going to get a lot for free. So what do we have? There's going to be a lot of restrictions, I think, with this. So there's no storage, no cloud stuff, no authorizations. What we got here? Storage data network, 20k writes per day. It depends if you've got a very small site, that could be quite good. There's no cloud functions. You get 5 gig Firebase app storage. So there's no data connect. Hosting 10 gigabytes. So you do get that, but that's on your computer with nothing else. Only 100 connections per database. Am I going to continue with this particular version? Having seen it, it's quite good, but I don't particularly like it that much. It would be a lot of changes to make, and seeing that I've already got the PR&D done, I might as well go back and start again, get you to do the whole thing properly from the beginning. I know the problem is when you have these studios that they read it and they go, well, it's text, it's Node.js, it's blah blah blah, it's all sorts of stuff in it that you haven't got access to because it's base 44. It's using what it knows. It's not using what's available. And of course, then it tries to do stuff to do that sort of aspect of what you want. When in fact, I would be quite happy with just a very basic sort of thing if it just does what I want, because I'm not worried about all these fancy bells and whistles that you keep on getting with this stuff. But the AI stuff is going to be very useful. Yeah, so that's going to be something I need to investigate. Right, so there we go. That's a quick overview. It's Firebase with the Google thing, and at the moment there's nothing here that says it's not free. So whether we'll find out more about that when I start to do a proper website thing. So I'm going to go back and try it. API keys are required. Google AI Studio keys, which you can get for free. They are free. They do have limitations, but they are free at the moment. So let's get back to you when I know some more. So have a good day. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.